Hey guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Owen and this is going to be my first video on YouTube. Well, at least for this channel. This morning I got up and I said, you know what? I'm going to start a channel. I need to start a channel, or this channel that I've been thinking about for so long. You know, I think the Chinese have a proverb which goes something like this, that the journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step. So I'm taking the first step today. So I got up and I jot down some notes here on my notepad. Just kind of, you know, something to kind of give me a guide for this specific video. The next thing I'm trying to do is to get comfortable around the camera or in front of the camera. You know, the funny thing about us filmmakers, you know, we point cameras at people. And this not only goes for filmmakers, but photographers too. We point our cameras at people frequently. For some of us, that's our job. It's what we do to make a living. And we point our cameras to shoot people in terms of you know, capturing a video or taking photos. And it's something that we take for granted, right? The funny thing is that I don't think many of us have actually stopped to think about how being in front of a camera or pointing a camera at someone makes them feel. I mean, this could be a conversation for another topic. But what I'm trying to say is that, you know, I have been shooting videos over the years and I feel very uncomfortable speaking to a camera like this. It's just not natural. It's just not me. But, you know, you can tell me how I'm doing. All right? Let me know in the comments how I have done today. All right? So what is this channel going to be all about? I have not given it a name yet because I cannot come up with a name for it. But in any case, I'll be talking about filmmaking or videography. So a little bit about me. I started using a camera maybe around 2008. I think that was when I bought my first professional camera. But prior to that, I've had small camcorders here and there, because I loved using a camcorder just to capture videos of my kids. You know, I would take them to functions, to events, you know, that, you know, family gathering, just to capture memories here and there. So I've been using cameras for quite a while. I remember buying my first photography camera back in 1991. That was when my first son was born, to document, you know, get some baby photos and all of that. And I have been taking pictures ever since. But around 2000 and maybe 7, 8, my interest kind of, you know, transitioned more into videography. I bought a little video camera and I fell in love with it. I think it was a Christmas present to myself. And that was how I started. And then, you know, I thought about, why don't I, since I love this thing so much and I'm comfortably using it, why don't I capture some videos for people and try to make some money using my cameras? And so around 08, 09, I bought my first professional camcorder. And that was the Canon GL2. Oh my goodness, I think I paid close to $4,000 for that camcorder, which was a lot of money back then. I don't think it actually paid for itself, because videography then, even though I loved it, it never became a business per se, and that's a topic for another, you know, another conversation. But I started doing weddings. I would be doing concerts. I'll be shooting birthday parties. anything that I could point my camera lens at, I would do it to capture some, to make some extra money. But videography has never been a full-time job for me, even today. So that's a little bit about me and my experience, with cameras. I've been shooting videos. I've been using a camera since around, well, I would say regularly, since around 2008. So, I'm comfortable using cameras. I'm not a pro or anything. I still do paid events, mostly corporate events. I just finished one, or should I say not just, but a month ago. I just finished editing it and delivered it to the client. I don't do the weddings again because I find weddings a bit too stressful. So I have stuck to my day job. Anyway, that's about me and my little ramble and a little bit of my background as it relates to cameras. But I think, because I have acquired some experience or a bit of experience over the years, maybe I can share some of my little tips that I have acquired, some of the knowledge that I've acquired over the years on this channel. So that's the purpose of the channel. So here I am many, many years later, and my intention is to start a YouTube channel. It is something that I've always wanted to do for quite some time now, but life gets in the way. So like I said, what will this channel be all about? Well, I'll be talking about my experiences as a videographer or filmmaker. Can I call myself a filmmaker? Not sure. The name filmmaker gets thrown around loosely these days, but I guess if you make something with a camera these days, you are a filmmaker. All right, so I'm going to be talking about tech because I love tech. I love technology. If you have been following cameras and camera technology and the whole evolving of tech and what is going on in the industry, man, it's making my head spin right now. Never in my life have I ever seen creators having so much choices when it comes to the tools, simple, affordable tools that they can use to create content, to earn a living from. It's mind-blowing. So I'll be talking about tech, camera tech mostly, and other tech, that's related to filmmaking or videography. I'll be giving, little tips here and there. Tips mostly based on my experiences over the years, having been using cameras for this long. Now, truth be told, I am not a trained videographer, so to speak. Hold that thought for a minute. I'm just going to close my door here and get rid of some of these road noise that is seeping into the house. All right, so where was I? Yeah, I was talking about being a filmmaker. I have no formal training as a camera person or a filmmaker, so to speak. I am more or less a self-taught person. Back in the late 2000s, I developed a love for cameras, started taking photos of my family. I started taking photos of my son back in about, or should I say my children, back in about 1991. And then it gradually evolved into me buying a video camera, and still love taking photos, but I prefer shooting videos. There's just something different about seeing the moving pictures. So no formal training. Most of what I know, I have learned just by trial and error over the years. I have learned by watching other people. YouTube was not even around back then. But since YouTube came on the scene, I have learned quite a bit. As a matter of fact, I would go as far as to say YouTube is a university right now when it comes to filmmaking. Don't get me wrong. Film school is very important. I think there are many concepts that, filmmakers can learn on YouTube, but those concepts, put it that way, would be better served if they were in a more formal environment, working with a collaborative group with good instructors, kind of coaching you as you move along. Anyway, I kind of get off topic here. So no formal training. I have been a solo filmmaker for most of my life. I still am. So I love to talk about that. But mostly, this channel will be about conversations. It's about conversations about the industry, filmmaking. You're chiming in with your comments here and there about your experiences, giving your tips, your advice. It will be a conversation piece, so to speak. That is the objective for this channel. Many of these videos will be, for the most part, will be unscripted. Some will be scripted, but mostly they will be unscripted. So if I get my feet in my mouth, you'll understand why. I'm trying to do these videos maybe in a take, just one take. We'll see how that goes, because I just want to save time. This channel is not about reviewing stuff. I mean, we have enough channels on YouTube or online that goes, that do all these kind of in-depth kind of reviews. I don't want to do that. I will still talk about a piece of gear or a piece of equipment, whatever the case may be. But in terms of doing a review, I'm not sure I really want to go down that rabbit hole. I think there are enough review videos on YouTube, and I will leave that to other individuals who can do a much better job of reviewing gears than I can do. All right, so that's how it's going to be. So what I'd like you to do for me is to follow me on this journey. Videography is where my passion is. This is my passion. This is what I love. This is what I love to talk about. So follow me on this journey. And if you want to just, to keep abreast of what is happening, what I'm doing, the videos that I'll be posting, why not just start following me right now? Just hit the subscribe button. So every time I post a video, you'll get a notification, right? And not only that, just give me a thumbs up. Let me know how I did today. Drop a comment. Leave some comments in the comment section below. And tell me how I did on my first shoot, talking to a camera. I love to hear from you. All right? So until the next video, take care of yourself. Thanks for indulging me. Thanks for listening to me ramble along, but follow me on the journey, and we're gonna make good things happen. All right, have a good day, and thanks for watching.